Hello everyone, welcome back! Today we are proud to present Dracula version 6, Reborn edition. This server is the result of years of experience, development, and passion. It is not our first project, but it is our most advanced one. Every system has been improved, every detail has been refined to give you a smooth, realistic, and professional Fivem experience. This is more than a server. This is Dracula Reborn. Let us show you what we've built so far. The first thing every player needs to do is create a character. This is done using an advanced and simple identity creation system. Players can customize their character easily and naturally. After that, players choose the location where they want to create their character. The multi-character system works in a very realistic way. Every time a player joins the server, their character appears in a different scene, based on the last location they were in. Once the character creation is finished, a guidebook is automatically displayed. This guidebook shows all important locations on the server. Players can view each location on the map, see detailed information, and find useful contacts. This helps new players understand the city and start their roleplay smoothly. The banking system gives players many advanced features. Players can deposit and withdraw their money using detailed and flexible options. All bills can be paid directly from the bank, including bills from other jobs like police and EMS. Players can also make donations with one click, and the money is sent automatically to the boss funds of the selected job. In the settings menu, players can set a personal PIN code for ATM use. Once the PIN is set, they can access any ATM at any time using their code. The server includes an advanced chat system with a new and modern design. The chat interface is cleaner, easier to read, and more comfortable to use. It supports multiple chat types and improves communication between players. If you want to change your outfit, you can visit the new clothing shop system. When you enter the shop, a menu opens showing all available clothing categories. Each clothing item has its own image, so players can see exactly what they are buying. The system is smooth, realistic, and simple to use. The server comes with a complete clothing pack that includes civilian outfits, gang clothing, and job uniforms. If you already have your own clothing pack, you can add it easily by following the provided documentation using a quick and simple integration method. When players buy items from the clothing shop, the outfit is added directly to their inventory. By selecting the outfit from the inventory, a preview is shown before using it. Once used, the outfit is applied to the player's character. Players can also remove individual clothing items such as jackets, pants, or shoes. These removed items become inventory items that can be given to other players or stolen during robberies. The mask shop is separated from the clothing stores, allowing players to buy and manage masks in a more realistic way. Players can now get tattoos using an advanced tattoo system. By visiting any tattoo shop, they can browse all available tattoos, and each tattoo comes with its own image, allowing players to preview how it will look on their body. The system works smoothly and realistically. The tattoo shop also includes hair fade options that players can apply directly to their character. The server features a very realistic fuel system for vehicles. Players can visit any gas station and refuel their vehicle in a realistic way. Electric vehicles are also supported, with dedicated charging stations where players can recharge their cars. Players can buy food and drinks using the new market menu. They simply choose the items they want, select the payment method, and the purchase is completed instantly. The server includes different types of markets. Hardware stores allow players to buy tools, electronic shops sell electronic items, liquor stores provide alcoholic drinks, ammunition shops allow players to buy weapons, and legal weapons can be set to require a weapon license that must be granted by a law enforcement job. When players buy a large number of items, there is a chance to receive a gift card coupon code, which can be used later to get discounts on future purchases. Players can also access the black market using a configured PIN code. Inside the black market, players can buy illegal items, weapons, and ammunition. Players can also sell any item from their inventory, not only buy items. You can now park your vehicle using the realistic garage system. Players can view all their vehicles in one menu, with detailed statistics such as damage, fuel level, speed, and more. Players can also enter their garage showroom to see all owned vehicles, choose the one they want, get inside it, and drive it out. Admins can create garages directly in-game using an advanced and easy-to-use system. Garages can be set as personal garages, gang garages, job garages, or public garages that anyone can use. The HUD system has been fully upgraded. By using a dedicated HUD command, players can open a control menu where they can manage everything related to the interface. From this menu, players can enable or disable different status indicators and choose exactly which statuses they want to see on screen. They can also change the way their player information is displayed, such as health, armor, hunger, and other details. Players can select their preferred speedometer style from multiple options. The system also allows players to play mini-games while role-playing. By selecting a game from the menu, the game starts instantly without leaving roleplay. Players can also play music by simply pasting a music link. Nearby players will hear the same music, creating a shared and immersive experience. The speedometer system is dynamic and changes automatically based on the vehicle type. Cars, bikes, planes, and boats each use a different speedometer design, giving players a realistic HUD that adapts to every vehicle they drive. The City Hall system is fully realistic and interactive. In the Job Center category, players can see a list of all available jobs on the server. When a player clicks on a job, they can see detailed information, including the required licenses, the job location, and the rewards for that job. In the Licenses and Permits category, players can manage all types of licenses in one place. Players can start a license process with one click and choose between a standard license or an instant license. The instant license gives the license immediately, while the standard license requires waiting for a configured amount of time. Players can also view all their licenses, check expiration dates, and see if any license has been revoked by a law enforcement officer. In the Marketplace category, players can create listings to sell items, trade items, or request items they are looking for. Each listing can include images and social links so other players can contact the seller easily. All Marketplace listings are visible to every player who opens the Marketplace. In the Advertisements category, players can create an advertisement using simple steps. They can choose the advertisement type, where higher-level ads cost more, and select how long the advertisement will be announced to all players on the server. Once published, the advertisement appears as a server-wide announcement with the player's phone number included. In the Newspaper category, players can read all news related to the server. Law enforcement players with specific grades can write articles related to law enforcement activities using a built-in article template. Players with the news job have access to their own menu, where they can write and publish articles that are visible to all players. When an article is published, all players receive a notification about the new article. When players have enough money, they can buy their own business. They just need to visit the business ped inside the City Hall and choose the business they want. Once the purchase is completed, the player receives the job with the boss grade and full control over that business. The pause menu is now more advanced and informative. It displays useful information such as server updates, current job, money, and other player details. The menu also includes quick social links, and when players click on them, they are redirected directly to the selected social page. The mini-map can also be switched easily to a postal map, allowing players to navigate the city using postal grid locations. Players can now lockpick vehicles more easily. When approaching a locked vehicle, a text UI appears telling the player to lockpick the car. A lockpick item is required to start the action. Once started, a minigame is displayed, and if the player succeeds, the vehicle is unlocked. However, every illegal action is reported automatically to law enforcement dispatch, so there is always a risk of getting caught. You don't always need to lockpick a vehicle and risk getting caught. You can simply use the metro system. Just visit any metro station around the city, buy a ticket, wait for the metro to arrive, and enter it to travel to different locations across the city. Be aware that using the metro without a ticket will result in a configured fine. Players can also rent vehicles using a realistic rental system. To start, they interact with a rental ped and choose the vehicle they want. They can select the vehicle color, rental duration, and then sign the rental contract. If the valet option is not selected, the vehicle will spawn at a location far from the player, and the player must go there to pick it up. If the valet option is selected, a valet NPC will bring the vehicle directly to the player, adding extra realism to the system. Players can also select additional options, such as route assistance, nitro, turbo, and other vehicle features. By renting vehicles frequently, players earn rental points, and once enough points are collected, vehicles can be rented using points instead of money. The system also includes special rentals for trucks, planes, helicopters, and boats. When renting any vehicle, rental papers are given to the player. These papers can be shown to police officers and include all important information. Players must be careful because expired rental papers can cause legal problems. The server includes an advanced phone system with many built-in applications and features. Players can download new apps directly from the App Store inside the phone. The phone includes social media apps similar to Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, where players can post content, interact with others, and follow accounts. A valet app is also available, allowing players to request their vehicle from the garage or view its location. The phone features a live streaming system where players can go live and other players can watch in real time, just like in real life. Many other apps are included, covering communication, services, media, and roleplay needs. The phone system is fully integrated and works smoothly for everyday gameplay. The server includes an advanced admin menu designed to make management easy and fast. Admins can control everything they need from one panel. They can send server-wide announcements, spawn vehicles with selected colors, and manage all player actions. Admins can give or remove items and vehicles from players at any time. The admin panel also allows admins to create new admin accounts directly from the menu and choose exactly which permissions each admin has. Admins can control the weather and time to manage the server environment. A fully integrated report system is included, allowing players to send reports directly to admins. Admins can view, respond to, and manage reports in real time, making moderation faster, organized, and efficient. Tired of the city? Players can visit the shop and buy camping items. Every camping item can be used and placed in a realistic way. Players can build a camp by placing tents, chairs, tables, and lights. They can interact with barrels to make beer. When hungry, players can use the campfire to start cooking food. This system allows players to relax, explore nature, and enjoy a realistic camping experience outside the city. Illegal players can use an illegal tablet to access criminal activities. From this tablet, players can choose from multiple illegal jobs to earn money. The tablet supports a multiplayer system, allowing players to team up with their friends to complete jobs together. After selecting a job, a step-by-step status is displayed, showing exactly what to do next until the job is completed. The tablet also includes a black market system, where players can buy all required illegal job items easily. Once purchased, the items are delivered instantly to the player using a drone. The server includes a super advanced, illegal system focused on gangs and territory control. Gangs can be created directly in-game by admins using a simple command, where they choose the gang type. Each gang member receives a dedicated gang job menu, allowing them to perform actions, check priorities, and view gang information. Gang leaders can set up multiple gang locations, including lockers to store money, garages where members can park their personal vehicles, and stashes to store items. Territory control is based on a priority system. Gang members can visit a graffiti shop to buy spray cans, and each gang has its own unique sprays that cannot be used by other gangs. Using a spray on a location will claim that territory for the gang. If a gang tries to spray over an already claimed territory, a notification is sent to the original gang, which can start a gang war. Law enforcement, especially LSPD, has the ability to remove graffiti designs, which deletes the territory control from that area. Territory can also be claimed through illegal actions. Selling drugs to NPCs allows gangs to gain territory by negotiating prices, but setting prices too high can result in the deal being refused. Other illegal actions, such as killing, lockpicking vehicles, and criminal activities, also contribute to claiming and expanding gang territory. The new drug system is fully interactive and realistic. Players must first buy the required items from the black market. After that, they go to the shrooms area and start harvesting shroom items. Once all items are collected, players use a cooking table to process the product. Only items that exist in the player's inventory will appear on the cooking table, and missing items will not be visible. Players then start cooking using a realistic process. Different recipes create different final products, and even missing the cooking timing can change the result. This adds an extra layer of realism to the entire system. Let's explore the civilian jobs now, starting with fishing system. Players begin by visiting the fishing shop. When opening the fishing menu, they can see a full guide that lists every type of fish available, along with its rarity, such as default, rare, or legendary. The fishing system also includes a global leaderboard that shows all players who participate in fishing. In the upgrade category, players can improve their fishing stats based on their current level. Each upgrade increases the number of fish that can be caught and increases the money earned. Once everything is prepared, players can rent a boat from the fishing area and go out to sea. A water meter is displayed to show the current water depth. Players then use their fishing rod to start fishing. The fishing process is smooth and realistic, providing an immersive experience. To earn more money from the fish they catch, players can use a drying station item to dry their fish. The longer the fish remain in the drying process, the higher their selling value becomes. Players can also place fishing nets in the water and add bait to them, allowing fish to be caught automatically over time. Crab cages can also be placed to catch crabs, which can be collected and sold. Once all items are gathered, players return to the fishing shop to sell their fish and other catches. To start the sewer job, players interact with the sewer job PED to open the job menu. Once the job is started, a custom truck is provided and job locations are marked on the map. When arriving at a location, players take the rope from the truck and place it on the sewer. The cleaning process then starts in a very realistic way. Players repeat this process at each location until the progress reaches 100%. After completing all locations, players return to the same PED to receive their payment. Many other civilian jobs are also available, such as trucker, farmer, electrician, garbage, and delivery jobs. All of these jobs support a multiplayer system, allowing players to team up with friends while working. Each job includes custom missions that offer higher rewards. Every job has its own routes, and each route includes multiple paths, so many players can work at the same time without any issues. The server includes advanced whitelisted jobs, starting with the ambulance job. Players who need medical care can go to the hospital and interact with an NPC doctor. By checking in, the system automatically provides proper medical treatment. Once the treatment is completed, the player receives a crutch for a configured amount of time to simulate recovery. Players can also visit the hospital pharmacy to buy medical items and keep them for future emergencies. When a player is knocked out or injured, medical staff receive an alert if the player requests help. Medics can respond to the location and use an easy-to-use job menu that includes all medical actions, such as diagnosing injuries, healing wounds, and reviving unconscious players. Medics can also take a medical bag that contains all the necessary medical items. The diagnose system shows the exact patient condition, for example, burns, fractures, or other injuries, and medics must use the correct treatment items, such as burn cream or medical supplies, to fully heal the patient. Using the wrong items will not fully heal the patient. Medics can also force recovery tools such as crutches or wheelchairs on players directly from the job menu, and set the duration based on the injury. All medical staff also have access to an armory. From this menu, they can manage medical supplies and access all required equipment. This includes medical drugs such as morphine and other medications that can be given to patients to reduce pain and help them feel better during treatment. The server includes a new and advanced mechanic system. Players who want vehicle modifications can visit the Binnies station. Mechanics have two ways to get their required items. They can craft mechanic items using materials collected from the recycle job, or they can buy the items directly from the mechanic store using cash. Mechanics can use a preview command to apply vehicle modifications temporarily. This allows them to show the customer how the car will look before confirming the upgrade. Once the mechanic leaves the vehicle, all preview modifications are removed automatically. The mechanic then receives a receipt that lists every modification applied during the preview, allowing them to copy the setup easily. After that, the mechanic simply uses the required items from their inventory, and the modifications are applied permanently. The system includes many realistic mechanic items, such as turbos, transmissions, brakes, armor, and engine upgrades, each with multiple levels. Mechanics can also change vehicle oil and perform other maintenance actions. This system provides a realistic, professional, and immersive mechanic experience. Buying a car is now more advanced. Players can use the new tablet system to check all vehicles easily. They can change vehicle categories and select the car they want. After choosing, they can test drive the vehicle or buy it. If the dealership is job-enabled, all vehicles start with zero stock. The boss must export vehicles to make them available for sale. This system can be turned on or off easily from the config, depending on whether you want the dealership to work as a job or not. The server includes a complete and realistic court system job. Players can visit the city hall and go to the law office. By interacting with the law office PED, players can check if there are any public court cases currently active. Players can also request an appointment with a judge by selecting the appointment option and filling in the reason for the request. Another option available is jury service, where players can apply to become jurors, but they must first be accepted by the judge to confirm they meet all requirements. Players who want to become lawyers must take a bar exam. To do this, they visit the law office PED and start the exam by answering a series of questions. Failing the bar exam does not end the process. The judge can allow the player to retake the exam or refuse the request, in which case the player can try again after a configured waiting period. Judges can also modify bar exam questions directly from the menu to match their requirements. Judges can manage all appointment requests by accepting or denying them. Once an appointment is accepted, the judge sets the date and time, and the player automatically receives an email with all necessary information, including location and schedule. Judges can also create court cases using an advanced case configuration system. When creating a case, the judge sets the date and time for the hearing, assigns a case fee, selects the judge who will control the case, chooses the defendant and the defense lawyer, and assigns jury members from players who applied for jury service. Inside the courtroom, judges have access to a quick actions menu that allows them to modify case details at any time, such as changing the date, updating participants, or adjusting fees. After hearing both the defense and the defendant, the jury is sent to a private room where they discuss and vote on a verdict, either guilty or not guilty. The judge then reviews all jury verdicts and finalizes the case based on the majority decision. Once the case is closed, the judge can settle payments by transferring money from the losing side to the winning side. If the case cannot be completed, the judge can adjourn the trial and reschedule it for a new date. Finally, judges can create and store criminal records, allowing permanent access to player backgrounds and legal history for future cases. Let's explore the Unicorn Job system. The Unicorn Job starts with a boss menu. From this menu, the boss can manage everything related to the business. He can manage company money, manage company members, and manage job applications. The boss also has access to an NPC employee menu, where he can hire or fire NPC workers at any time. When a bouncer is hired, the boss can choose where the bouncer will stand. If the bouncer is placed at the front door, players with a unicorn card can enter freely. But players without a unicorn card will be blocked by the bouncer. The same system works for the Premium Lounge. Players with a VIP unicorn card can enter without any problem, but players without a VIP card will be stopped by the bouncer. When hiring a dancer, the boss goes to the changing room and interacts with the NPC to choose where the dancer will stand inside the club. Once the dancer is active, players can tip the dancer using fixed amounts or a custom amount, and the money is sent directly to the boss funds in the boss menu. When a waitress is hired, players are able to order drinks directly from the premium lounge tables, and the drinks are delivered automatically after a short time. If a dancer NPC is free and working, players in the Premium Lounge can also request a private dance. The Unicorn Job also includes a full bar system, where employees can prepare drinks, cocktails, and coffee, handle payments, and manage orders, creating a complete and realistic nightclub business experience. The server includes a complete and advanced business system. Players can place orders using a self-order menu. They simply choose the items they want, select the order type, write notes for the staff if needed, and complete the payment. Once an order is placed, all staff members receive a notification showing the order details and the customer name. After completing the payment, players receive a receipt that contains all details of the order. Workers have access to a restaurant menu that shows all available items and allows them to prepare each order. Some items require specific ingredients, and each business has its own ingredient cellar where workers can buy what they need. Business owners have access to a tablet system where they can view all orders and clearly see which orders are paid or unpaid. Owners can add new items, remove existing ones, and change prices at any time. The tablet also gives access to business funds, where owners can view the number of customers, total orders, and earnings, as well as deposit or withdraw money. This same business system works for many different restaurants, bars, and nightclubs across the server, each with its own job roles, items, menus, and settings, creating a fully connected and realistic economy. The server also includes a full university job system with a very realistic setup. The university features multiple classrooms, each designed for real role-play lessons and activities. The university director has access to a dedicated boss menu where he can manage the entire university. From this menu, the director can register new students, remove students, add or remove teachers, check the university database, and manage many other administrative options. The director can also create official announcements that are sent and displayed to all registered students. Once a player becomes a student, they gain access to the university shop. From this shop, students can buy all the materials they need, such as backpacks, notebooks, paper, pens, and other school supplies. Teachers also have their own dedicated tools and items. A teacher can place a board item inside the classroom and write anything they need in a realistic way that is visible to all students. Teachers can then use a printer to print what is written on the board and give the printed pages as physical items to students. The university system includes many additional features that make it feel alive, interactive, and as realistic as possible for long-term roleplay. Let's dive into the completely realistic police job system. The police job includes many advanced features that all work in a realistic way. Every police officer has access to a job menu where they can manage all police actions. Officers can check the identity of any player, view all their licenses, and revoke licenses when needed. Officers with specific grades can place CCTV cameras anywhere in the city and manage them directly. Police can also track suspects using a tracking bracelet system, allowing them to monitor and view the real-time location of tracked suspects. Officers can easily place and remove police objects such as barriers and cones. Fines can be issued quickly by selecting from a list of pre-configured fine types. The police job menu is also available through a target system, making it fast and easy to use in all situations. The dispatch system is fully connected to every illegal system on the server. Whenever an illegal action is detected, police receive an alert automatically. Alerts show the exact location on the map, and officers can open the dispatch menu to see all active alerts and check if other units are already responding, creating a collaborative police system. Alerts can also include images, meaning each alert can come with a picture from the scene. Officers can join GPS tracking by creating a unit and assigning a badge number. Police can arrest suspects and send them to prison by selecting the crime type and sentence time, then confirming the arrest. Officers with higher grades have access to a prison dashboard where they can view current prisoners, check past prisoners, and release inmates when required. Prisoners can work inside the prison to earn money. They have a task HUD that shows available jobs such as washing dishes or training in the gym. By working enough, prisoners can earn rare items that can be used to escape prison. The escape process includes cutting the electricity and digging a tunnel. Police officers can also visit a pet store to buy a canine dog for duty. Officers can choose the dog type and must buy food and items for the dog. The canine system includes a growth system, meaning the more the dog is fed, the stronger and bigger it becomes. An easy-to-use pet menu allows officers to manage the dog and use items that are visually applied to it. The police job also includes many additional features, such as an advanced MDT system, mugshot processing, a fully stocked armory, and a police line system for securing crime scenes. All these systems work together to create one of the most advanced and realistic police job experiences on the server. The server includes a super advanced boss menu that gives full control to business and job owners. From this menu, owners can manage society funds by depositing or withdrawing money at any time. They can manage members directly in-game by hiring, firing, or changing grades for any player. The boss can also view detailed information for each member. Owners can reward good performance by giving bonuses to players and sending them a direct message that appears instantly. The boss menu also includes a full job application management system. Owners can open or close application reception and create custom application questions directly in-game. Other players can apply by answering these questions. The boss can review all applications, accept or deny them, and set interview times when needed. The system also features a job leaderboard that shows all members and their performance scores. Bosses can set weekly goals, such as rewards for a specific amount of playtime, to motivate employees to stay active. With the multi-job command, players can switch between their jobs and view all related job data while in-game. This boss menu system is global and works for every job on the server, not only car dealerships, with each job having its own data, leaderboard, and advanced management options. Job outfits have also been improved. Players can now visit the locker room for any job and find pre-built outfits with images. This makes it easy for workers to browse all available uniforms and quickly choose the outfit they need. Many other features are included in the server, making it one of the most complete Fivem servers this year. Every system is designed to work together smoothly, creating a realistic and immersive roleplay experience. If you are looking to take your server to the next level, this is the right choice. Don't wait any longer. Join us, buy it now, and bring your Fivem server to a whole new level.